Have you ever wondered how to know if Allah is preparing you for wealth? Many people think riches are only about money, but in Islam, wealth comes in many forms: barakah, peace, and blessings that transform your life. When Allah chooses someone for wealth, He places clear signs in their journey. These are not random moments but powerful reminders that your rizq is written and divinely guided. In this video, we'll uncover the signs that show Allah is preparing your heart, mind, and life for greater provisions. Watch carefully. You may already be experiencing them. 1. Wealth is part of Allah's divine plan. In Islam, nothing in our lives happens by accident. Every blessing and every trial is part of the divine decree written for us by Allah long before we were born. Wealth is no exception. When Allah chooses to grant someone wealth, it is not because of mere luck or coincidence, it is because He has destined it for that person. This wealth is placed in your life at the right time, in the right amount, and for a greater purpose known to Allah alone. Wealth in Islam is not only a provision for worldly comfort, but also a test of responsibility. Some people are given limited means to keep them closer to Allah through patience, while others are granted abundance to see how they use it, with gratitude or arrogance, with charity or selfishness. If Allah selects you for wealth, it reflects His trust that you can carry this amana, or trust, with wisdom. Therefore, when wealth comes into your hands, see it not just as material gain but as a sign that Allah has chosen you for a special role. It becomes a tool through which you can serve, uplift others, and spread goodness in society. 2. Wealth is more than money. When most people hear the word wealth, their mind instantly thinks of money, properties, and material possessions. But in Islam, the concept of wealth is much deeper and more holistic. True wealth is not limited to what is stored in your bank account. It extends to blessings that bring ease, stability, and harmony into your life. One form of wealth is good health. If Allah blesses you with strength in your body, clarity in your mind, and protection from illness, this is a treasure greater than gold. Another form is barakah, a hidden blessing in what you own. Even a small income, if filled with barakah, can stretch far beyond expectations, covering your needs without stress. Wealth also shows in peace of mind and family harmony. A home filled with love, respect, and tranquility is more valuable than luxury without happiness. Similarly, having righteous children, supportive friends, or access to beneficial knowledge is a form of wealth many overlook. Thus, when Allah chooses you for wealth, He may not always increase your numbers, but instead enrich your life with blessings that bring contentment and inner fulfillment, forms of wealth that cannot be bought with money. 3. Gratitude in the heart. One of the clearest signs that Allah is preparing you for wealth is the natural growth of gratitude within your heart. Gratitude, or shukr, is not just a polite, thank you, but a deep awareness that every blessing, big or small, comes only from Allah. When this realization settles in the heart, a believer begins to appreciate even the smallest provisions, whether it is a meal on the table, shelter to live under, or the ability to wake up each morning in safety. This sincere gratitude changes the way you view life. Instead of focusing on what you lack, you begin to recognize the countless blessings already surrounding you. It shifts your mindset from complaining to appreciating, from worry to trust. Such a heart becomes more peaceful and prepared to receive greater provisions, because Allah promises in the Quran, "If you are grateful, I will surely increase you." Quran 14:7. A grateful heart also transforms your actions. You not only thank Allah with words but also by using blessings responsibly, spending wisely, avoiding waste, and sharing with others. This readiness makes you deserving of more wealth, for you have proven to Allah that you value and respect what He provides. 4. Unexpected opportunities. Another powerful sign that Allah has chosen you for wealth is the appearance of unexpected opportunities in your life. These are moments when doors you never imagined suddenly open, leading you toward ease, growth, and prosperity. It may come in the form of a job you weren't actively seeking, a business idea that flourishes beyond expectations, or a chance meeting with someone who becomes a means of support and success. Such opportunities are not coincidences, they are part of Allah's divine arrangement. Often, these moments come when you least anticipate them, reminding you that provision is not earned by effort alone but by Allah's decree. What makes these opportunities special is the smoothness with which they unfold. Tasks that seem difficult for others become easier for you, and paths that appeared blocked suddenly clear without struggle. These opportunities also act as tests of your awareness. Do you recognize them as gifts from Allah or attribute them solely to your skills? A believer who acknowledges Allah in every opening is more likely to receive continuous blessings. When Allah grants you these chances, it is a sign that He is aligning circumstances to prepare you for the wealth He intends to bestow. 5. Purity of intention. When Allah chooses someone for wealth, one of the most striking signs is the purity of their intention. A believer's heart begins to shift from seeking wealth for personal pride or status, to desiring it as a means of doing good. The intention is no longer centered on showing off or competing with others, but on serving Allah and using resources in ways that benefit people. Such a person starts to dream not of luxury alone, but of building opportunities for others, supporting family with dignity, and contributing to causes that please Allah. They see wealth as a tool to ease hardship, to sponsor education, to feed the hungry, or to help a struggling soul. Their du'as reflect this sincerity. They ask Allah to bless their rizq so they can spend in the right places. This purity of intention is what differentiates worldly gain from divine wealth. Allah places trust in those whose hearts are free from greed, knowing they will treat wealth as an amana, not as a possession. When your niyyah is aligned with goodness, every step you take toward earning becomes worship, and every coin spent in the right way becomes a source of reward in the hereafter. 6. True wealth is contentment. One of the greatest signs that Allah has chosen you for wealth is when He places contentment in your heart. Contentment, or qana'ah, is a state where you feel at ease with what Allah has given you, regardless of the amount. A person with contentment may have little in material terms, yet feels richer than those who possess abundance but live in constant dissatisfaction. This inner wealth frees you from endless comparison and jealousy. Instead of chasing what others have, you value what is already in your hands. Contentment turns your focus inward, toward gratitude, patience, and trust in Allah's wisdom. With such a heart, even small blessings feel abundant, and you experience a sense of peace that no amount of money can buy. True contentment also protects you from greed. You do not compromise your values for wealth, nor do you seek unlawful means of earning. Rather, you accept what comes through halal efforts, knowing that Allah's timing and portion are perfect. This state of being is itself a form of wealth, because it gives you stability, balance, and happiness. When Allah grants you contentment, He has already enriched you with one of life's greatest treasures. 7. Recognition of blessings. A profound sign that Allah is preparing you for wealth is when your eyes and heart are open to recognize the blessings already present in your life. Many people overlook the favors of Allah because they are focused only on what they don't have. But when Allah chooses you for greater provisions, He first trains you to notice the hidden treasures around you: health, safety, family, knowledge, and the simple daily comforts that others may be deprived of. This recognition is more than awareness, it is a spiritual awakening. You begin to see Allah's mercy in ordinary moments, like being able to pray with ease, share a meal with loved ones, or sleep peacefully at night. Such realizations soften the heart and make it more receptive to future blessings. By recognizing your current blessings, you cultivate humility and appreciation. This ensures that when new wealth arrives, you will not take it for granted or misuse it. Instead, you will acknowledge it as part of Allah's generosity. The Quran reminds us, "And He gave you from all you asked of Him." And if you should count the favors of Allah, you could not enumerate them. Quran 14:34. Awareness of blessings is the key that unlocks more. Alhamdulillah, we've learned that when Allah chooses you for wealth, He places signs of gratitude, opportunities, and blessings in your life. Remember, true wealth is not in possessions but in a heart filled with contentment. If you found this video beneficial, please like, share, and subscribe to Profound Deen for more inspiring reminders. May Allah grant you barakah in rizq and peace in your heart. Comment below. Ya Allah, bless my life with halal wealth and contentment.